Hi folks, I'm Shankar Manne. Thanks for listening to me. I'm here to discuss with you regarding problem solving skills for programming. You may wonder actually what this presentation is about, like what is problem solving skills and what is it different from like normal learning a language like C sharp or C++ or whatever it may be. In this series I'm not going to discuss about any language semantics. With past like 10 years of experience with teaching and programming, I strongly believe that any fresher or any beginner or any freshman needs to understand about or needs to get their minds tuned to how to do program or how to understand a problem and how to develop an art like solving a problem called as problem solving skills for programming. Yeah, as we all know, programs are nothing but set of instructions given to the computer by like step by step to do a specific task in a specific manner. But the point is, whom should we give? Who is the person actually giving that instructions? Should give the instructions. By the end of the day, we as a human should give the instructions. Should write the programs. That means we should be having an intelligence to make the computer understand to do an activity step by step. I have seen a lot of freshers like very good in theoretical like C++, Java, or in C sharp, but coming to like problem solving when they have been asked to write a program, like they will be having different views and sometimes they come and say, hey, we didn't understood the problem properly. Maybe if we understand the problem properly, we may solve the problem. Obviously, understanding the problem is the first step. So here I'm actually going to discuss about in the programming world, particularly a fresher or a beginner, how they can actually enrich their skills and become or evolve into a professional programmer. When somebody asks you to solve a problem, the first step we should not actually, yeah, obviously everybody actually tells the same thing. We should not start solving the problem. First of all, we need to understand what is the problem. Once we understand the problem, we need to analyze how the problem is actually evolving. I mean, like how the problem is actually happening. It's called as pattern of the problem. Once we understand the pattern of the problem, we can also automatically identify the resolution or the pattern to resolve the problem. Once we have the pattern to resolve the problem, we can write logic against that resolution, which is nothing but coding or programming. You can use any programming language like a structured programming or object-oriented programming to actually solve the problems or to write code against the resolution what you identified for the pattern. Once you write the code, you need to unit test, nothing but testing your logic. You have written the program to solve the absolute problem. Once you actually test your logic, you can actually evaluate or ask someone to evaluate whether your logic is best industry practice or not. Without proper evaluation, we never learn actually. We never know whether we are writing a problem in a more efficient problem solving mode or not. Apart from all these like technical words or something like that, the one ultimate suggestion to the freshers, particularly to the engineering students or any graduates or any college freshmen, problem solving is fun. When we actually have when we actually equip ourselves with couple of things, like first we need to learn a programming language like a structured programming language like C or an object oriented programming language like C++, Java or C sharp. Once we have the theoretical knowledge of any programming language like this, we can take any book like R.S. Agarwal reasoning or any book like that, take a problem like a number series, understand how the number series has been generated, like identify the pattern of the problem. Now identify a solution, how we can actually generate that series. Nothing but that solution itself is nothing but the resolution to the problem. Once we identified the resolution to the problem, we can practice writing code against that resolution, against that logic with the theoretical knowledge what we have in a programming language. For example, as a matter of fact, in the following series, in this series, I'm going to use C sharp, but you can use any other programming language. Once we wrote the code, write the code, we need to understand whether we are actually addressing the proper problem or whether actually solving the proper problem or not. And finally, you can ask someone like your mentor or someone to check whether your program is actually best practice or not. So this is the way actually we can learn problem solving step by step, starting from fundamental programs, mid-level programs, advanced programming, something like that, and evolve ourselves into a professional programmer. By the end of the day, everyone can become a programmer if we actually approach this type of problem solving methodologies. So, happy learning, and this is Shankar Manne talking with you regarding the problem solving skills for programming. Thank you.